Hello, I'm Harris Benson with John Doherty Realtors. Happy Market Day to Monday. On this Monday, I'm coming to you guys from Braeswood Place, which is a market area located within the 610 Loop, east of Bel Air, south of Westview Southside Place, and north of the Bayou. As I do each week, I will put the market area map on the screen. That way you can see where we're at here in town. From a property type perspective, it is primarily comprised of single-family homes. However, there's a healthy dose of townhomes and some condo-style townhomes available here too. From a price point perspective, I looked at the data from the last year, and on the low end of property sales, I found 11 that actually sold for under $100,000. Those were those condo-style townhomes. And on the upper end, the most expensive single-family home sold for just over $2 million, which was a 7,000 square foot home sold that was built in 2011. Now, breaking down that single-family home market and diving into a little bit further, as that is the primary market here, what I did is I looked at the last half year of sales information and eliminated those original homes built in the 40s and 50s being sold for lot value. And what I found is that the typical single-family home sold for just under $1.2 million. Looking at that story a little bit further, just like other areas here in town that are primarily comprised of single-family homes and areas that have been around for multiple decades, there is a age segment split when it comes to the data. So for this particular area, I broke it down to two segments. Segment one being those properties built between 1990 and 2010, and segment two, those properties built in 2011 and more recently. As I'll show you on the screen, there is not only a difference between the sales prices for these two segment groups, but also the price per square foot sold within these groups. Now, from a more general standpoint, what's very interesting about Braeswood Place in comparison to the other areas that I track on a month-to-month basis, the Q3 single-family home inventory levels for 2019 was actually lower than the same time period of the previous 2 years. Now, what's important to understand is that in October alone, there were 24 single-family homes added to the active marketplace here in Braeswood Place. And that number 24 is significant because there were only 35 in total added in all of Q3 of 2019. So unless the sales trends keep up with that pace of the previous months, you'll see the inventory levels certainly increase for Braeswood Place. Now, once again, I'm Harris Benson with John Doherty Realtors. Happy Market Day to Monday, and I hope you have a great week.